What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Rebuilding Manchester United. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this series, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new as well for daily FM content on the channel at 11 AM and 6 PM. As you can see on the screen, we've got something to talk about, which is very serious, but we'll obviously get to that in a second. Don't forget down below, also, I'm also on the screen right about now, I'll just a few seconds ago, my links to my Twitter and Twitch channels, live on Twitch on Fridays, Saturdays and Tuesdays, work and other permitting. So yeah, as you can see here, we've got injuries in 4 of our main attacking players. Coleman's out injured, Greenwood's out injured, Rashford's out injured, and so is Bruno. So injuries are a problem. Now, I don't think this is usually in a beta, I'd start thinking maybe there's issues with the beta for injuries. I think this is down to the fact that you've got to be very careful with your squad this year, and rotation and fitness and that kind of thing. And maybe it's been, I've been slightly unfortunate as well, maybe with certain positions being injured. So yeah, how are you dealing with it, guys? Yourself? Are you having the same problems as me? I won't say it's terrible, but it's not ideal though, either, is it? So we've got 2 games of camera to show you. Mixed fortunes in them, but let's go check them out. So we lost to Southampton by 2-1, and it was just down to errors basically in defence and not having good shape. Upamecano had a really bad game in this one, and yeah, you can see he well, not to say for the goals specifically, but just to see the goals the scoring. Out of position and unfortunate blocks. We did get one back there with Cavani to make it 2-1, but we didn't really perform at anywhere near our level really at all. So yeah, disappointing result there for us. But hey, it's one of those things, isn't it? But in the FA Cup against Brighton, we had a massive bounce back. I did have word with a few players, one player, Upamecano, and gave a lot of players a lot more rest between the matches, specifically myself. And we had a response in this game. We won 5-0, and Greenwood got a couple of goals, as you can see there. Tells the ball in the box here again. Good ball into Cavani. He gets one as well. It's given us an own goal, but I give it to Cavani. Tells the penalty, bangs it in. It was a much better performance. We bounced back massively. It was good to see it as well. After a couple of disappointing results away from home, it's nice to get a win and a few goals scored as well. It just helps some morale in the team. So yeah, 5-0 against Brighton. Good result. The FA Cup campaign going well. And nice to finally get the defeat streak over. So we're currently 11 points now with Liverpool, but it looks like that we're going to get top 4 this season, which is what I was aiming for this season. Again, just make sure I got that nailed down, then we can build on that hopefully. Still possible that Spurs will get relegated, keep an eye on that. Sheffield United at home now. This could be awkward, but we have won our last game 5-0, so that will help. That will help out the performance level, I hope, anyway. So, yeah, let's get to the lineups. So, with the fitness issues with the squad and injuries, Greenwood's back in 3 days, Fanner's back in 5 to 11 days. So, we might have Greenwood back for Leipzig away. So, this is essentially going to be the lineup for today's game. It's not a bad lineup, though, still. Even though we've got those injuries, it's not bad, is it? Cavani, Martial, and Diallo. Diallo's got a real... a real big amount of pressure on his on his shoulders today because I need him to perform in this game. But he has performed, to be fair, more or less in matches. So let's make sure that pick up where we left off and that kind of thing. Yeah, and make sure the tactic is actually correct as well. Obviously, we're in 3D because obviously I'm doing the whole. I'm going to change these tactics slightly because we did do a few changes for the game recently. I just wanted to go with that for now. Just a few alternate things there. Right, here we go, folks. Sheffield United at home in the league. Hopefully, 3 points is on the cards for us today. Not much happening so far in the game. Probably a free kick of decent range. Goes for goal and nearly. I've not scored a free kick yet, I don't think, in the game this season. This season or the game in general. So. That's interesting. Carno and Baba on the right hand side. In the box to Martial, or is the box Martial? Van der Beek, Pogba, Telles down the left. Telles blocked again. Just beat your man, Telles. Don't try and cross it in all the time. Try and beat your man occasionally. Martial flicks it on. Goal. 1-0 Manchester United. It's Tony Anti-Martial. From a corner kick, that's 2 episodes in a row we've scored from corner kicks. 1-0. We've been bang on the door in the last few minutes. But finally the goal's been scored by Martial, and hopefully another one straight away would be nice. Tellez, Cavani, and it is! It's 2-0! Literally, last episode we scored 1, then conceded 1. This time we've scored 2 in a row very quickly. 20 goals for Cavani this season. He's a very impressive tally. Good ball in, got a running defender, 2-0, and that's much better from us. Tellez, of course, on 2 assists now. In the penalty area as well. That's what skill there. Prince Cavani, far post. Tellez, I don't know why he went that way. And but Martial, it's 3-0. Manchester United 3, Sheffield United 0. This is much more like it. Love the recycling player there and how he works back in the box again. And this is what we needed. Cavani did really well here. One thing I will say about the game this year is when they get balls in these tight areas near the bylines, they do seem more capable of keeping it in play and keeping the ball under control. So that is, again, another bit of praise for the match engine this year. One of the things about this idea when they go to edge of the run for the ball and they try and keep it in, just give it back to the other team. That doesn't seem to be in the game as much this year. So let's go keep possession now and try and get the star play. Corner kick curled in. Cavani's in there again, and it's another one. It's 4-0. It's literally going to be a solid 2 minutes of highlights of goals here. And analysis. Analysis. Cavani in there. This is fantastic from the team. Again, I know Sheffield United, and you can argue we should be doing that, but to score 4 goals in the first half is, I think, very, very impressive regardless who you're playing against. Stevens on the left-hand side now for Sheffield United. Van Beek across there, doesn't deal with it. Ricardo, Diallo. He's going to run down the right-hand side here. He's got space to run into. He's got 3 men around him, though. Well, 2, really. Still got the ball. Holds it up to Mbabu. Mbabu. Can he find a pass to Van Beek? He can. Van Beek shoots! Tell you, that I thought it was in. Mbabu on the right. Done really well here. Cavani! Oh, wow! First of all, what a cross, but how unlucky is Cavani there? That should have been 5. One ball. Sal gets it back. Now Pogba. Pogba shoots! Nearly another one for Pogba. And that's half time. And the funny thing is, it's got Martial Cavani on the scoreline. So next goal is Martial. By laws of this game. So a goal expected ratio of 1.36. Scored 5. Scored 4. 5 on target. This is very good. I'm liking this. And this actually gives me a chance to potentially rest some players, because I'm going to take off Paul Pogba. Guys, I'm getting new mouse today as I'm talking and recording this, trying to sort this issue out. So I'm going to take off Paul. It's definitely a mouse issue, this, isn't it? Pogba's coming off. And also, I want to take Tellez off as well, but I can't really do it. Oh, I can. Again, wow, this is definitely a mouse issue, isn't it? Can't be a game issue, surely. Take those 2 off. Good looking a bit leggy. The game's basically over now, and I will probably take off Diallo later on, maybe. But yeah, 4-0 at half time. Nothing more to say about it than that. Fantastic from him. Sheffield United really almost set some goal here, and what a surprise. It would be him, wouldn't it? He scored 3 passes last time we played him. It's 4-1. Sheffield United get one back. I think there's a combination of good play and just poor defending from Maguire there. I don't know what he's trying to do. He tries to be clever, I think, and it doesn't really work out for him. 4-1 shouldn't be an issue, though, really. Now, Martial, good control. Well done, Martial! On his left foot, I think there. Couldn't quite find the far post, could he, unfortunately. Went for nibbles instead. Long ball at the pitch. Maguire wins it. Van Beek. Martial. That's cost the highlights today so far. Cavani's for goal, and I think he's offside. Yes, he is. He's offside. Babu finds Van Beek. Go on, Babu. Get down the right hand side. Well done. He's found Cavani, and it's a goal. I think this is one of those awful goals that it's a tackle that goes straight through to Cavani, and it's obviously a hat-trick for him as well. I think it's the first hat-trick in a lifetime we've had, I think. Let's look at it again. We'll see it here when he gets Babu here. I think it's one of those. Yep, it's one of those awful goals that we hate conceding, but don't mind scoring, do we? 5-1 is. Well, I don't mind. I don't know why. Why would you have the offside on this bit here? Yeah, he's offside there, but why when he passes the ball? Okay, I'll get that. That's a weird offside line, isn't it? Seems to be a bit lazy getting that ball. Mbappé, Diallo, Van der Beek, Diallo. Cries in the penalty area. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. A shove, always a penalty. It's all. No, last year it was. Every time there was a shove in the box, they gave penalties. And he's giving it. Who's going to take it, though? It's Martial taking the penalty, of course. He's on 2 goals himself. A double hat-trick. 3 for Martial, 3 for Cavani. That is, I think, one of the first times in a while that's happened to me on FM. 6-1 against Sheffield United. This one like it. And straight away, we're going to make some changes now because this game's basically over now. So one change. Who should we take off? There's no one. I'm thinking we take off just Cavani because I think he's. Yeah, no, kick Cavani off. It's not a big massive issue really. It's 6-1. I don't care if we're playing a guy out of position at the moment for the last 15 minutes of the game. Well, what performance this has been. This is fantastic. It's the highest scoring game we've had on FM21 so far, and I think it's generally been a perfect performance, other than the one mistake arguably from Maguire for the goal that Sheffield United scored. That period in the first half where basically was consistent commentary with goals, fantastic. So, but I don't think it'd be as easy against Leipzig, guys. I don't think at all. So, great result there. We've got 3 days now until the next game. Hopefully, get some players back fit. At least one of them back fit. But yeah, great result for us there, and hopefully that's the start of things to come. Right, folks. So, excuse me, match day number 2, and Greenwood is back fit in some description, which is cool. Everyone else is not, which is fine. They're slightly injured now, so they'll be back fit relatively soon. But hopefully we can get a decent result here. I would play Green from the start, but I'm not an idiot. I think he'll get injured if you do that. He will come on off the bench, I hope, if I remember, later on in the match. So hopefully we can get a decent result here against Greenwood, against Leipzig, and we can give ourselves a chance in second leg. I'm just worried about the pacing behind, but we are playing a shielding midfielder in front of the back four, so hopefully that'll help us out. Let's tell us early on and try and be very aggressive. But yeah, we'll see how we get on, folks. Tough game, this. Not the most exciting game so far, but no chance for either side, really, of note, other than long-range shots from Martial, which didn't really threaten us. Good ball to the Sabitzer, and yeah, read that. The chips are good to see in FM though, on 2D. Martial, down the left-hand side, needs support from Tellez, really, not really getting it. Now Tellez again. Still Tellez. In the box to Martial, blocked and sign it in. It's one of those games where it's just very tight. Half time, not happening, really, from either side. So I'm going to say not happy with the performance so far, because I'm not happy with the performance so far, but it's not terrible. So I'm bringing on Greenwood at half time. Again, this mouse issue is a problem. Hopefully it's fixed. Wow, it's causing me problems, this now. It's literally, this is ridiculous. This mouse is. It took me 2 minutes to make that change. This mouse is, I think, garbage right now. It's just not clicking on things properly in the game. So, also, we're going to take off Tellez again. It's doing it again a lot. I can't say whether it's a game issue or it's just the mouse. But a new mouse, if that's doing it, then it's clearly a game issue. Hopefully it's not. So, yeah, second half, just need to play better. We're going to take off that because it's not working. And yeah, we'll go with that. So let's go, folks. Hopefully, get in the away goal. Even if we lose 2-1, for example, or draw 1-1. I just want an away goal in this first half, in this first leg. Sorry, but at the moment I can't see it coming. Wide Maguire. Look at the space he's looking at. He's looking at the guy there. He don't want to play the pass. Good ball to Williams down left hand side. Williams beats his man in the penalty area. He goes. Williams, what are you waiting for, dude? What the hell's going on here? Just put the ball in the air for the strikers, Williams. Here it is again. Williams down the left-hand side again. Beats his man. Beats 2 men. Williams on the way. Williams, Martial hits the post. That's the closest we've come to a goal so far. Williams with a great run there to find Martial. It's now going to be recycled again, hopefully, for the attack. Sal out to Item and Babu. Trying to beat his man and good tackle there. I don't think we're going to score a goal today because this team is just not creating anything of note at all. And I've got limited options on the bench to really bring people on. Which is part of the problem why I can't really do much. So I'm just going to bring on McTominay from Van der Beek. That's all I can really do, really, at this point. we're just not offering anything in the final third of any note. And yeah, I'm gonna go with mixed crosses just to try something different. We can't create anything. Maybe now Sal curls it in far post to Greenwood. It's just not happening for us today, unfortunately. Poor. We need a goal in this game. We still might get it, but it doesn't look like it, is it, guys? Why we're not moving around to get the ball there? I don't know. Williams in the box, cleared again. It's just not happened for us. Just not lack of freshness off the bench to bring on for attacking areas, and just I think poor attacking play from us overall. Not happy with performance out there. Yeah, not good enough at all. So yeah, let's see what the press say about that, shall we?
No away goal today. Is that a worry for you going into the second leg?
It's not ideal. We would like to have had a away goal today, but we've got to be confident that we came here today and we're a better team. I think if anyone was going to score in that game today, it looked like it was going to be us. And at Old Trafford, we are very confident. With last 2 games at Old Trafford, we've scored, I think it's 10 goals in the last 2 games at Old Trafford. So all we've got to do is go out there and win the game at Old Trafford, and that's a good scenario, I think, to begin. That's where I'm looking at it.
Is fitness part of the reason for the lack of threat today?
I don't think it's just down to fitness. Obviously, that does play a part in what goes on the pitch, but I think it was more just give credit to Leipzig. They defended well, and we just didn't quite find the right pass. I think early in the second half, we looked lively. Williams came on off the bench and looked like he was offering a threat for us down that side. It just, today wasn't our day. But then again, Leipzig also played well. So it's a combination of all those factors, really, I think. That was the reason why we didn't get the win today.
Are you still confident you will progress?
I'm always confident about this team. This team's top of the table in the Premier League. It has had a great campaign so far. I'm confident. Any manager of Manchester United will say, get the team back to Old Trafford. European nights, under the lights, different atmosphere. I think we'll relish that opportunity, and I'm very confident we can get through. But it's Champions League football. These are good sides you're playing against. There's no bad teams in Champions League football. So we've got to perform. If we perform like we did today, and just a bit more clinical edge in the final third, I see no reason why we can't progress to the next round of Champions League and beyond. Thanks, guys. Thanks very much. I hate being good by that press. It's so... They always try to trick me up, don't they? Anyway, so yeah, he's out 3 to 4 days, but he's got Brighton next away, so he might get back for that. Disappointing result, like I said, but it's still not bad. We're now 3 points in the league now. Liverpool lost, I think, in the last time they would play, which was against... Who did they play? Crystal Palace beat them. So next episode is obviously the cup final against Fulham, and that will be a full live com. My style is full live comms for cup finals, so potentially that could be a longer episode than we usually do. I will try and wear a suit and shirt and that kind of thing for the final. But yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, and I hope you have, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you're new as well for daily FM content in your inbox from Stars of Tomorrow and also this series. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.